What's up, all you crypto kitties? This is Nick from DeCryptoCat, where we focus on DeFi and all other types of crypto passive income sources. How y'all doing today? We have a new week starting, and it's a new week in crypto. So let's get into it. We are going to do a little summary of the AMA on Saturday with Crypto Kings. So I've got a couple bullet points for you. We're going to not go over all the details, and hopefully it's going to be a relatively quick video. So just hang on with us, and we'll get through it together. All right, so guys, if you, I just wanted to say thank you all for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. If you have any comments on the AMA or on what I talk about today, please throw them in the comments below, or come on over to my Connect page and click on the Telegram group. Join us over there and join our discussion there. Also, I wanted to give a quick shout out to our newsletter. We're going to be starting this up. I'm going to be sending that out probably next week. We have a great tip on totally passive income source for you. So please get into that newsletter if you're not already there. Okay, so let's get into it really quick here. So just a quick shout out to Crypto Kings himself. He did a great job on the AMA, asked some good questions, and overall, you know, let Forex do his thing, but he also has some great questions. So if you did not see the AMA, please go over to Lee Driptopian's YouTube channel and view his AMA here. He did record it for Crypto Kings, so he didn't have to worry about any of the technical details or anything like that. But also, I wanted to tell you to watch his copy, because after the AMA, probably after the 2.5 mark or something, he did a nice one-on-one chat with JC Crypto, and you know, and just talked about some of the bullet points of the AMA and about everything else in the ecosystem. So definitely go check out Driptopian's recording of the AMA if you did not see it live, or if you want to just watch it through while you're working or doing something else. All right, so let's get into the bullet points here. This is a document I will post down in the description. Thank you to Irene. I think they are in the I think they are in Bartertown's group. But just thank you to them for keeping up these notes. They have all the notes from all the AMAs if you want to go back and check them out. And again, I'm not going to go over all the details. So if you want all the details, please go through this document on your own time. All right, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was he's going to be releasing a new white paper for the animal farm, for the relaunched version of the AMA farm, but it's going to be a condensed version of like 3 to 5 pages, and it's just going to go over the main details of all of the mechanics of all of the various projects within the animal farm itself. And he's doing this because he wanted to help use it for onboarding new people. The existing white paper is really long, and it's a little bit scattered out. So you know, if you're trying to figure stuff out, it's a little bit hard to absorb all that data. So there's going to be a new one released probably tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. The second big bullet point is there is no launch date as of yet. It's going to be coming out in probably the next week and a half or so. There was a delay because of some employee issues I guess they were having. Someone was working on basically the last puzzle piece of the animal farm functionality that had to be completed, and he, I guess, lost motivation to work on it or something. I don't know what happened, but eventually they had to let him go and get a new person into it. The new dev is somebody that Forex has been working with for a long time in other avenues or something, and he's already hard at work, you know, trying to finish things up. They also brought DevStreak over from the Drip UI side to help finish out things with the Animal UI. So there's only a couple of things to do. It's revolving around the UI and the dogs crediting sections. So hopefully they are going to be able to get that done within the next week or so, from what he sounds like. And then he will be able to post a relaunch date from there. So it looks like we are about 1 to 2 weeks away again. That's the way it goes. Anybody that's been sitting around knows how this goes for Forex. But we've got about another week or two before we get that launch date from us. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. But so it looks like we're going to be relaunching probably in September for the animal farm, because remember that he's going to do about a month's worth of marketing for the relaunch before everything goes live. So we'll figure out how those dates work out once we get an actual date. So regarding marketing, though, down here, so he did talk a fair bit about marketing, and it's going to be really interesting to see how this all plays out. In the past, all his marketing was done with just AMAs and with personal referrals and that kind of thing. But now that we have a CMO and an actual marketing company that knows how to market crypto projects, it's going to be really interesting to see how these work out. There's going to be a lot of different streams of advertising going out. There's going to be the usual, banner ads on BSC Scan, DexTools, DAppRadar, all the typical crypto sites. But we're also going to be doing some YouTube ads, some sort of a movie or a video file or something is going to be playing for the YouTube commercials. So that should be interesting to see. And he also has an interview set up with a major crypto news channel. So we'll see, what kind of publicity we can get out of that as well. So, really, really good things that are going to be, coming for the whole ecosystem. And hopefully this marketing really helps boost that bullet, because if you saw the price pump, before the expected launch date release, we can expect the marketing to do that times 10. I would expect to see that. So we'll see how it goes. So the next thing I wanted to point out was he talked a little bit about the pig pen game, and Crypto King's question was basically, if you had a lot of capital but not a lot of time versus not a lot of capital but a lot of time, how would you play the pig pen? And basically there's going to be some active and passive strategies for the pig pen game, and the basic strategy is that you're a hacker and you've got a bunch of server resources, and you're either trying to defend those resources or you're trying to hack other resources to get more resources. And it's a turn-based type of game, but we don't have a whole lot of details, actually, strict details revolving around the game. We've got some comprehensive notes that they've compiled here, but that was just kind of a thing. And the other thing that he revealed is the potential name for the game is going to be called Dogs of Fortune. So I guess that's an official name that they haven't completely decided on, but it sounds like that's going to be the name of it. So you might want to start Googling, Dogs of Fortune, and see if we can pull any videos up or anything like that. So that's revolving around the game. And that was kind of about it. That's the main things that I wanted to pull out. There was a lot of talk revolving around the scratchies. And as you can see, there's a lot of notes revolving around scratchies, but I don't want to feature that because it's literally the last thing on the order. So was the order listed here? Yeah, so the order is roughly going to be this. The Animal Farm is going to come out, then the Pig Pen hacker game, and then they're going to launch or announce a launch date for the Drip UI and the new Drip protocols. The Dog Roulette game will mostly be released concurrently with the new Drip UI, and then the Scratchy presale and the Scratchy launch. So literally, Scratchy's last on this list. And even though the code is supposedly 100% done, everything's done with Scratchy, it's a ways off. So I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to talk about it. And again, that was the reason for my last video. I kind of got a lot of flack for it, but I didn't see the reason for releasing the white paper revolving around Scratchy so soon, because it's a long ways off. If we look at the calendar, we're looking at a couple weeks to get development done for the Animal Farm, and then a week of marketing. So that puts us into September, probably first or second week of September. That puts the Pig Pen game probably in late September to early October. That puts the Dog Roulette and the Drip UI probably into the end of October, maybe. And that puts Scratchy, I'm guessing, somewhere around November, December, maybe possibly 1st of January or something like that. It depends, how successive these events are going to be. Again, he did say that all the development pretty much is done for all of these. And so once the Animal Farm relaunches, things are going to come in very quick succession, which is going to be good to see. But again, Scratchy is going to be last, so there's not a whole lot of sense why this is taking up time and AMA time and all that, and questions of if it's a ways off. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's kind of what I wanted to go over. There's of course there was a big bump. I'm looking at the wrong chart. There was a big bump before the AMA because people were expecting him to announce a launch date. He had said he was pretty adamant on getting a launch date out by the end of the month. So there was a lot of buy pressure going in, which was really nice to see. We almost hit $10 on the native DEX on Drip community site. Almost crossed the $10 mark. But we have started to fall off. I would expect to see some more fall off until we get that launch date. So your guess is as good as mine as to how low we're going to go. We might get back to the $6 mark or something. But guys, this is a huge second chance for you guys if you didn't get in over here to get into Drip. Again, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. But I think this is a great opportunity to get into Drip if you're not already. And if you are interested in getting into Drip and possibly joining my team, all the links will be down in the description. It's really simple to do. If you have any questions, please join our Telegram group and feel free to ping me on there for instructions. So yeah, there's going to be some more sell pressure. That's expected until we get that launch date. And once we get that, I would think that we're going to see a turnaround, kind of like we did here. And once we do get that launch date, don't forget that there's going to be a month of marketing immediately following that. So I would expect things to start going back up into the right pretty strongly once that marketing hits. We're going to get a lot of new eyes, a lot of new capital onto the Animal Farm, onto Drip, and the whole ecosystem. So let's hope for the best, and let's see where it goes. And we'll keep an eye out for that launch date for you guys and keep you up to date as much as we can. Guys, that's about it for today. I just wanted to do a quick review of the AMA. If this has been helpful for you, please don't forget to smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Throw some comments down below. Join our Telegram group. All those good things. And until next time, don't forget that when you use DecryptoCat, passive can be massive. We'll see you next time.